Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Time for Spring Break Bust. What's up, Brady? How are you?
Hey, good. How's it going, guys?
All right, so we're checking in on your girlfriend, right?
Yes. So she's in San Diego on spring break right now, and I'm just really freaked out. She left 2 days ago, and we had this huge fight right before she left, and I really have just not heard from her. We got into this fight because I told her that I wasn't comfortable with her staying at this Airbnb with a bunch of guys that I don't even know. So then she got mad and started calling me insecure and jealous. Tried to explain to her how I was feeling, but it just completely spiraled out of control. So we basically haven't spoke since then, and now she's been gone 2 days, still haven't spoke, and I feel like she's just completely shutting me out.
Well, I have to tell you, out of all the spring breaks in my life, I've spent the majority of them in San Diego. And now San Diego's grown so much now because it used to be just the beach. Then it got, now downtown goes off, Little Italy goes off. There's so many, northern San Diego goes off. So there's a lot of crazy stuff that go, and those are some of the best spring breaks I've ever had were there. And that was before people got desensitized to what's out there in the world today.
Yeah,
You know
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
I actually just came across my Facebook memories in my senior year spring break we did at San Diego and Mission Beach, like right over there.
the best.
And you know what they say, if your girlfriend or your boyfriend is going out of town for spring break, you need to leave them there. You have no business being with them.
Especially if they're going, like, go with girls, go have a good time. But if you go in to share an Airbnb with guys and your boyfriend says, hey, man, I think
Wait,
that's
were you not invited?
No, my spring break didn't line up at school. So
Oh, okay. Because I was like, it'd be one thing if, like, so if it were guys you knew, like her friends' boyfriends, that would be one thing, right? But
Even
so you don't
still.
even know these guys. Like, what's the connection to your
I don't go to
girlfriend?
school with them. So, I mean, they're guys that she goes to school with, but guys like I've never even met.
Yeah, that's
So you haven't heard from her in a couple days?
Yeah, so I called her today to check in, and, like, I hope she's having a great time. I mean, I believe you guys that it's great. And she sounded like she was busy, like they were out partying, whatever. There's a lot of music in the background. She did answer, but, like, she was not listening. She said she was at the Airbnb, but it seemed like she was out. When I asked who she was with, she got really mad, like, kind of snapped at me and then just hung up. But why I'm really calling you guys is because last night I got this really weird notification on my Apple Watch saying that she started a workout last night at 1 a.m. that lasted for 4 hours.
Oh, my God, what a stud.
holy
I
boy.
was like, what is going on? She's into fitness, but that's
Yeah, fitting
weird.
something else.
At 1 in the morning?
Yeah, they're not fitting that.
Unless she's like so drunk and running miles
That's
around
what you
the
guys
beach.
with? I think she's doing it with somebody.
that's
Some
all
guy-
right.
I'm
Some
trying to
guys
give her
working her.
the benefit of the
4
doubt.
hours,
Benefit of the
though?
Middle of the night?
4 hours?
She's
unless
getting
it's
word.
unless she's taking like cocaine or something like that, and that makes your heart rate go. It makes it seem
dude.
like a workout.
She's hooking up with a stranger, having the best time of her life.
4 hours?
That's what I'm
Either
saying. The
way.
guy's a stud. Or maybe it's more than one guy.
Oh, my gosh,
stop.
John Jay.
That's where my mind goes
You're
on
not,
spring break
you're
bus.
not helping,
helping.
Brady.
I mean, holy.
Anyway, Brady.
The reason and then she's not really paying attention to you on the phone today, probably because the 4 guys were still there.
John Jay.
I mean, they might be. So that's what I'm calling you guys, and hopefully you guys are able to help me out a bit, because I don't know what to do at this point.
Break up with her.
Well, we don't know.
I can't imagine what would be at 1 o'clock in the morning getting the heart rate up. In fact, I can't imagine. There's so many red flags on this thing. If I was a guy,
I mean,
if I was a
spring
single guy
break.
and my girl was doing it, I'd be like, see you later, man.
What if somebody stole her watch? There's got to be a
I'm
perfectly
sure
good
that
explanation.
We could come up with. What if it was laying down and a bird took it and a lion ate it and the lion took off running? Like, I know we could come up with 100
Should
stories.
she not be dancing at a club? Something.
It could be.
Clubs
yeah,
are open
come on.
at 1 o'clock in the morning. Not like
They
that.
shut down at 2.
Not like that. Anyway, all right. What's your girlfriend's name, Brady?
Kenzie.
All right, we're going to call Kenzie. We're going to get her on the phone, see if she'll do a report, and see if she has a different attitude when we get her on the phone, okay? Especially if we have that whole San Diego connection. All right, so hold on the line. Spring Break Bus continues next with John, Jay, and Rich.
For a while there, it was rough. These beautiful things that I've got.
All right, we're in the middle of Spring Break Bust. It's John, Jay, and Rich. We got Brady on the line. He's very concerned. His girlfriend went to San Diego for spring break. They got an Airbnb, a bunch of girls, a bunch of guys. Red flag number 1.
Yes. That
Red
he
flag.
doesn't know.
Red flag number 2, I'm going to jump around here, is he called her this morning and she was very distant and not paying attention. Red flag number 3 is last night he got an alert on his Apple Watch that her, I don't know how Apple Watches work, but I guess that her heart rate was going through the roof at 1 o'clock in the morning for 4 hours. Those are that's crazy red flags. Anyway. Oh, hey, Nick. So, hey, Brady, you stay quiet, okay?
All right, got it.
Nick's talking to her right now. Hold on. Nick, how's her personality, first of all? Is she paying attention to you?
I mean, she's paying attention to me.
Oh, yeah.
There's certainly other things going on.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, will you patch her through? Brady, you stay quiet, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Kenzie, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, so you don't mind being our reporter today?
No, not at all.
Good, because we have people like check in. We check in different places all the time, like what's going on in Miami, what's going on in Cancun, at Havasu, Palm Springs, all the hot spots. And we have yet to check into San Diego, although that is where I went all the time for spring break. So I bet you're having a blast.
Oh, my God. San Diego is the best. It's, like, immaculate here. The weather's so nice, and I'm super committed to the beach, like, every single day, all day.
Oh, good.
Beach, bar crawling, the best.
Well, how about this? What we like to do is kind of get a rundown of where you've gone, places you've gone, or parties or things you've done. Like, let's just start. Like, how about last night? What'd you do last night?
Okay, so, like, basically being drunk on the beach all day. We're going from, like, restaurant to restaurant. And I would say, like, I'm a pretty adventurous person, so I like trying things, and I don't just mean, like, new restaurants and things. So I'm out. I'm, like, going to clubs. I'm with my friends. We're doing basically everything that we can. We're not really thinking. We're just, like, what's going to optimize the most amount of fun. So we kind of start off the night, like, making our own boards, and I make sure that, like, mine is, like, huge. Mine's, like, to the top, like, overflowing. So...
well, for those of us that don't know, you want to explain what a Borg is?
Oh, it's like
it stands for blackout rage gallon.
Right. It's usually in a big bag.
It's like, it's like a gallon, and it's a gallon of water, and you just pour out half the water, and you pour the other half of vodka or tequila, and then you add in all those flavored water things in, and you shake it up, and then you're good to go.
Okay, so you made yours.
Yeah, I just know it's going to mess me up the most. So we're going out. We're, like, meeting DJs. I try to convince myself that I'm a DJ and get behind the booth. Yeah, but basically, like, it's been so good. Like, shot after shot, San Diego has been the best to me. But I will say, like, last night, like, someone tried to kidnap me, which I was not a big fan of.
Huh?
Yeah, like, some guy just, like, came up in a van, got really close, and tried to pull me in it. And, like, thankfully I have survival instinct, so I'm just, like, scream queening it up. I'm, like, grabbing people. I'm, like, trying to fight for my life. And then, like, I eventually get out of there. But, like, after all the adrenaline, like, I think I did hook up with a girl, so,
You're so calm about all of this.
That's a lot of headlines you buried
have
there.
a whiplash with this story.
The kidnapping thing is very, very important to get into, but let's get into the hookup with the girl part. What?
Oh, like post adrenaline, I was super like, oh my God, this is our last night on Earth. Like, I've just survived something crazy. So, we hooked up. Like, I've never hooked up with a girl before, and, like, I don't really think it counts if it's on spring break. Like, that just seems like a thing that's, like,
I mean, not after a kidnapping attempt. You're totally fine.
Was she the one that tried to kidnap you? Like, did you call the police? Like, where are we on that? Let's get back to kidnapping.
I mean, like, it was okay if she did at that point.
But how does a van, like, what do you, like, you're at a party, like, shouldn't people be like, whoa, there's like, I have a visual of a dark blue, black van, back doors open, they throw a hood over you, try to throw you in the van, and then peeling out, but people being like, what's going on here? Is this a jackass stunt? Like, can you give us more about that?
It's like, taco truck, white van, kind of next to each other. You're like, oh, like, that's where they keep the supplies. Like, it just makes sense. So, like, another white van pulls in, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, maybe this is more supplies. Like, maybe this is just, like, someone who's, like, sleeping in a van. Like, I don't really care. I'm not really paying attention at that point. Like, I'm just trying to get tacos because I'm a little messed up.
Let me get this straight. You made out with a girl last night?
It was really good. That was kind of like a great way to, like, de-escalate after.
Do you recognize that voice, Kenzie? That's not any of us in the studio.
You know who this is?
Wait, one more time?
Hitting me right now?
Brady?
Yeah. What happened last night? I cannot believe what you're saying.
Well, like, it wasn't... I didn't think it was going to be like a huge deal. Like, why are you on the radio? Like, what? I didn't think this was going to be like a huge thing.
Because you've been completely ignoring me all of break.
Well, like,
Airbnb with a bunch of guys I don't know. You know me with a girl?
Well,
How about, are you okay? I would think you'd be, like, as the caring boyfriend, are you okay?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I think you need to get to the girl's story and get all the details, because that sounds fantastic, and get her number.
John Juice.
Kenzie, you crossed a line. This is ridiculous. I've been so worried about you. I've not heard from you, and I cannot believe this is how I'm hearing from you. Like, we spoke after last night. Why didn't you tell me that you were almost kidnapped?
Okay, well, I didn't think it was like really relevant. Like, I was going to tell you after. I just thought that like this would be like, don't ambush me on the radio. Like, this is not good.
That's kind of what this segment is, though.
Talk to me.
Yeah, we feel bad about that.
Yeah, I'm
to
sorry.
broadcast
Like,
it to the world before you tell me.
I didn't think it was going to be like a big deal. Like, and I wanted to tell you in person. I thought that would be like the more respectful thing to do.
You'd rather wait and tell me. How would this not be a big deal?
Well, it didn't really mean anything. Like, and I hope you know that.
I don't care what it meant. It's cheating, and it's ridiculous, and I'm having to hear it like this, Kenzie.
Okay. Obviously, I messed up, and I'm really sorry. And you know, I care about you. So, like, can we?
You care about me? No. If you cared about me, you wouldn't have done any of this. I don't know if we can
We had
move forward
a
from
crazy
this,
fight. We had a crazy fight before we left. I didn't know. Like, I didn't know if you still liked me. I didn't know where we were. Like, I was just trying to have the most fun that I could on my trip.
Being concerned about this exact thing that you turned around and did. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Oh, you're going to break up with her.
Okay. No. Like, I'm Brady, I'm really sorry. Like, that was a total idiot move of me.
Clearly you're
talk
not.
about this? Like, I am. Can we not do it this way? Like, can you not, like, walk away from me right now? Like, I would really like for you to just, like, have a conversation with me, like, normally. Like, I don't want you to break up with me, like, right now especially.
You guys should have that conversation off the air.
Yeah.
But let me just say this to you. What if the kidnapping thing was a for real kidnapping? And what if, because you didn't call the police, somebody else got kidnapped, and we'll hear about it in the news?
Oh, my gosh.
What if that? You guys.
Then
I'm
she
saying
probably
that
feels
because
even
we're going to get
worse.
text messages of why we didn't consider we were.
I know. Well,
so,
that's why.
So you might want to look into that, see if anybody was kidnapped in San Diego over the weekend.
Okay. I'll do more research on that. Like, I clearly have a lot of things to,
You do. All right. Now, here's the thing,
think
Brady. If you break up with her over the phone, Brady, let me tell you what you're doing. You're giving her the okay to hook up with some of the guys that are on the Airbnb.
That is true.
And then if you guys come back and talk, and she's going to be like, I didn't hook up with anybody until you broke up with me. Like, if anything, don't break up with her yet. Wait till she comes home, then break up with her. Then you kind of ruin the chances of her hooking up with somebody. And then also, you know what I mean? Just trying to give you a
Now
little...
that she knows that plan, she
Right.
still kind of has the okay.
Right, but I'm just still telling, for future people breaking up, when you ruin their vacation, don't break up with them until they come back, because they're going to ruin your life. All right.
I mean, clearly it didn't stop her from cheating yet.
She hasn't officially cheated.
Yeah,
Stress
I think
response.
So.
She had a stress response to a traumatic moment.
Cheating.
If my girlfriend hooked up with a girl, I'd be like, oh, that's beautiful.
But that's you.
Do you
Other
love
people
her?
would have.
I know,
a lot of
I'm
issues
trying to
with
get
it.
Brady to look at it a different way. Okay, you guys, thanks for jumping on the air with us.
All right.
Kenzie, do your research and find out if anybody was kidnapped and then call the police. All right, it's John, Jay, and Rich. Spring Break Bust.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a